and welcome back to 709 Meridian, an audio commentary podcast. We are your hosts, Dee and Andrew.
Hello.
And we're coming back at you with our summer of duologies. This entry is 1985's King Solomon's Mines. And if it looks familiar, well then, yeah, it was released, it was Cannons, the mighty Cannons did to be competition to Indiana Jones in a way, and it pretty much flopped, right? Despite the fact that they had a sequel already. No, it did well enough, right?
So the first one, I checked the trivia after I rewatched it. They oversaturated markets with advertising and got and it was like number one at the box office because it was a hit in Alabama, Minnesota, and all these like eighth tier markets. And it was Canon showing that they could sort of advertise their way into a hit. And then the second one flopped. So yes, so this is 85, so we are after Temple of Doom at this point. Everybody keep that in mind. And yeah, so there's gonna be a lot to discuss, but not necessarily a lot to enjoy.
Yeah.
So
we'll probably be saying Indiana Jones a lot in the next hour and a half or whatever.
We will be talking about the punching sounds quite a bit, yes.
Yeah. All right. Looks like we better shove off and kick it then.
All right. Here we go. Starting in 3, 2, 1, play. This is not our first canon, or is it?
It might be.
I couldn't think of anything else we've done.
No.
So...
yeah, we haven't done any Chuck Norris, right?
No. And then we haven't done any, like, the late 90s or late 80s stuff either. Okay, so we are dropping into the action here. Yes, everyone, pay attention to the boobies because they're going to come up quite often in the film. Like, it's, yeah, it's going to be something. And here we have...
oh, wow.
Yeah.
John Rhys Davies. Speaking of Indiana Jones...
I feel like this must have been the point where he realized he could just do this forever.
Yeah.
Like, not... because Sala is a lovable
yeah, he's
relief,
a side,
right? He's a sidekick. But Jonathan Rhys Davies likes playing a piece of shit villain because he's not a great guy in real life either. So, okay. So then
I will stand behind when he left Sliders.
Oh, that's true. Sliders. Yes. Buckle up for whose music this is going to be. It's going to be embarrassing for who it turns out to be. We also have Herbert Lom playing a Boer German. So, this movie is, we're not going to touch on the political aspect, but they sure do seem to hate Turkish people and German people. They also exploit the living fuck out of a bunch of people in Zimbabwe, but we'll unfortunately get to that later.
Here he is, king of the miniseries.
Yes.
Chamberlain.
Who, when I was reading up on, and Sharon Stone, who everyone is 27 years old at this point. So, also, clock the length of her shorts because they are literally going to lose an inch every 20 minutes. By the end of the
Mm.
movie, she's like in a bikini version of those shorts. It's intentional, and it is like the thing they put the most work into. Um, this guy here in the background, who is going to be exceptionally important to the degree that I was going to watch one of the other um, King Solomon's Mines to sort of see if the character's as important. I imagine he is, but
Mm.
that is, he's played by one. Let's see here. 1980. Oh, there's a 2004
Oh
one.
wow,
Yep,
Jerry Goldsmith in
it's
Gilligan font.
yeah, it's Jerry Goldsmith and Gilligan font with like the most embarrassing music. There's gonna be some music in this that sounds like more famous Jerry Goldsmith too. Okay,
Well, he did a lot of that.
yeah, this dude here, who we're about to learn his name, Bopu, who is top billed in some of the other versions. He is played by one Ken Gampu, who I am familiar with because he was in Joe Bullet, which was an
Huh.
underground South African during apartheid badass, like Shaft type character. And it was
Oh wow.
suppressed by the government and shit. And yeah, so and he did a sequel, but I don't think the sequel is available easily. But yeah, they like I mean, it's
Yeah.
okay. Yeah, so that's cool. But he'll. So now this got them in trouble because people were like, "Hey, it's really fucking weird that a bunch of Israelis and South Africans, mind you, this was made in 1985, so think about what that's saying, are going into North Africa and characterizing people like this." To which Richard Chamberlain said, "You just got to have a sense of humor." So
Mm.
see if you can find any time that Richard Chamberlain has a funny delivery in this.
Oh,
This is Herbert Loam, who was in many, if not most, of the Pink Panther movies.
Pink Panther. Yeah.
This is like a canon version of a Saul kind of movie. Hey, there's the tower from Conan. I don't actually know if that's the tower from Conan, but it looks close enough. Um, yeah, so like their casting of the people, it feels very much like the Saul kind. They're trying to do the Saul kind thing, including filming back to back, which is one of the reasons we went with this, just
Sort of
because.
international cast.
Yeah. Um, this is directed by J. Lee Thompson, who, actors often say very silly things, and you wonder if they're taking themselves seriously when they say this. And, you know,
Mm.
Gregory Peck once said J. Lee Thompson was like the best director who ever lived, the guy who made this. While it does have some solid crane shots, like technically speaking, you're about to watch the laziest car chase in history.
Damn.
Yes, and also,
Ah, what the?
yep,
Well,
yeah,
so this is still going on.
this is still going on. We have no contextualizing for this. So, King Solomon's Mines, I have never read it, getting less and less likely to ever read it. The novel takes place in. mm,
Wait, she's not wearing shorts though.
mm,
Those are pants. Those are slacks.
You think they
Wait a
are.
minute.
Wait for it. The novel's from 1885.
Uh,
So this is um the Germans and the Turks, it's the Boers, I think.
Mm,
Not 100%, but like to go this far back and not to give anybody contextualizing, also, we aren't going to have time to discuss all of the African people being cannibals. Um,
mm.
mhm,
Oh, look at
yeah.
that. Where'd that shot come from?
Oh, we're going to have a full Indiana Jones sequence here. It's weird that in 1885, Richard Chamberlain was able to see Raiders of the Lost Ark in the movie theater. I think
Oh,
some of the reason they can't talk about a year is because
oh my God,
Sharon
really?
Stone won't make any sense. Yeah. Yeah, dude. Oh, this is the
Oh,
best. This is about as good as it's going to get. Like, in terms of, like, oh, yeah. So
mm,
Chamberlain. When in my research, Chamberlain had not done a movie since 1977. Now, the
mm,
reason they got him for this was because he'd just been in the Thornbirds and they figured that might translate into some kind of a box office. But
right.
he actually said, I really prefer doing miniseries, but I just had to do King Solomon's Mines. Uh,
Mm.
Kathleen Turner apparently turned down 1.5 million to do this, to be Sharon Stone.
It's canon. That would have
Did you
been.
just see the shorts? You see?
Oh my
Look at the
God.
stunt person, right? Okay, you got to pay attention to those because they're going to start.
Yeah, now they're actually shorts.
Yeah,
What the fuck?
right. You couldn't tell they were shorts. They turned into from slacks to shorts off screen, and they're soon going to get smaller and smaller and smaller. Also, the way we're going to
Oh, well, look
villainize
at that.
all of these people is very interesting because she's in this chaotic situation,
Yeah,
and these, in
but that's
reality,
the dude.
no, that's not
Isn't that
that's not
homeboy?
Kent. Nope, it's
Yeah,
not.
him.
Nope. He was not allowed to come into the village with them.
Uh, yeah, how did
So,
nobody? People had to have just got up and walk out of the theater at this point.
I mean, yeah, you would think, right? But Temple of Doom did have the whole like,
Yeah, Temple of Doom was a big thing,
and yeah, okay.
but this looks like Cool and the Gang's misled video.
God, I wonder if this is out on fucking CD. This Jerry Goldsmith album.
Ugh. It might be borrowed stuff from better shit.
Some of it is because there's like some Star Trek music in it at some point. I think there's like Star
Oh
Trek the
wow.
motion picture music in it, like the Ilea's theme or something will show up at some point.
Yeah.
Okay,
So
so
Sharon Stone did this back to back, and then, geez, Police Academy.
yep.
Wow. But she wasn't really, yeah, she wasn't the main character of Police Academy for.
Now this is a big showcase role, and it sort of people did not take to her.
Mm,
But at least she's 27 to 51-year-old Richard Chamberlain because we're pretty soon, we're 13 minutes in,
Mm,
and pretty soon every sixth line she has is going to be about how hot she thinks Quartermain is.
uh,
Now, other listeners might be familiar with the character of Alan Quartermain from the League of Extraordinary Gentlemen
there you
comic
go.
book and film adaptation, which rather infamously led to rape enthusiast Sean Connery. Hey, he said it, retiring. But um, there's no characterization of Quartermain in this. It's really freaking what like
Square.
yeah, but if they played it like a spoof or something, or maybe they think they are, and J. Lee Thompson's just really bad at it, like just doesn't have a sense of humor. But yeah,
Uh,
it's rare that something makes me go, "Damn, I want to watch Kingdom of the Glass Crystal Skull again." But
mm.
sometimes some things will make you want to watch that instead. I don't
it,
think we've
it
got.
has moments,
It does have moments. It has moments.
and I come to realize Shia is not the problem in the movie
He's not the
at
problem
all.
at all. No.
Uh, It's just personally, I really would have rather Indy had a daughter, but that would have, I
As
don't
it
know.
as it turns out, they did too. We've seen the
Mm, yeah,
it fucking ends with her at the house from the Raiders packing up after everybody's dead, and somebody's like, "Hey, you're our new neighbor," and she's like, "Yes, what's your name?" And she's like, "Phoebe Waller Jones."
Jones. Uh,
Do you like the sound
who
effects
did
though?
who did Flash Gordon?
That was Dino
Because
and
this is what that feels
Mike
like. This is what it
Hodges.
like. Feels a little like Flash Gordon. And the slapstick is just not hitting.
No. Okay, so here's the boobs again. I'm
Mm,
curious about the breasts of Sheba, whether or not they are in any of the other adaptations or the original novel. I
yeah, that could have been a kinky canon thing they threw in.
can't. Yeah.
Canon. uh,
I think that was supposed to be funny too. Oh, I don't think this keeps up, but for a while they're going to be able to perfect. Everybody has perfect aim.
uh,
So wait for it. Here we go. Ready, set. Yep. So he shot it out of her
oh my
hand and
god.
into his own.
Yeesh.
Um. Yeah. We actually didn't he just die? Didn't we come up with watching this like because he just died and we were like, yeah, we should do a Richard Chamberlain thing. I'm not sure that that was the right choice.
I don't think we said Richard Chamberlain, but okay. We were like duologies. But no, yeah. This is our somewhat low key Now we don't have to watch Shogun.
Yeah, we don't have to watch Thornbirds and the Missing Years. So I've numerous times on the podcast over the years talked about how the modern movie has a much better bare minimum. This
Hmm.
is why movies like this are why I say that
Yeah.
modern movies have a better bare minimum. I'm also pretty sure like I liked this or the second one when I was like 7.
Really?
I'm really fucking sorry, everyone. I don't really
Eh,
feel good about that.
no, because I kind of liked the pirate movie back then.
The one with the math out one?
No, Chrissy McNichol,
Oh,
Christopher Atkins.
oh wow. Okay.
Yeah. Well, it had a Raiders scene in it.
Okay.
I think they actually played the Indiana Jones theme. Yeah. I thought that was the funniest shit back then, besides Airplane.
Yeah. It's just such a weird like mix of Indiana Jones tropes. Like,
That, and it's just stuff happening.
oh yeah, get buckle up. That's all of it. It's the whole movie is just stuff happening one scene after another. And
Because
then
there's
I
not really,
no, I
there's nothing
mean,
really,
oh dude,
mm,
Ken Gampu was in a different fucking King Solomon's Mines.
mm.
He was in one from 1979. Um,
Wait, but
this one was called King Solomon's Treasure, and it was based on the
uh,
Alan Quatermain novel. And it was another South African one. A 1979 article said the film never saw the light of day. So here's the thing. So I'll look into that. Here's the thing, folks. As we talk about how kind of weird it would fucking be to make movies in South Africa, we're not just saying that because it would be fucking weird and gross. We're saying it because everybody thought it was weird and gross, and people who did it were like shunned appropriately enough. Like
yeah.
um, yeah. I can't think of a legit movie that filmed in South Africa until the 2000s. Shit,
Oh,
probably
wow.
2010. Like, what would there be? Like, the only one I'm aware of that even filmed after things changed was that Tarzan one.
Which one?
Tarzan and the Lost Cities from 98, right? That's after apartheid.
Oh, that's Casper Van Dien, right?
Casper Van Dien. Casper Van Dien and that wonderful director that I love who makes terrible movies, Carl Schenkel. It's a gorgeous fucking movie. It's terrible. It's fucking terrible, but it's
Wow.
gorgeous.
Well, that's around the time they did, like, if they weren't doing shitty Tarzan movies for some reason, they kept trying to milk the Jungle Book. Like, every now and then
Yeah,
there would be, like, a book movie.
which is really weird. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah, your first live action Disney remake, folks, was The Jungle Book in 1994. Well, it was fucking wild too, because that was Jason Scott Lee, right?
Yeah,
They tried to make a fucking Asian leading man, and what did they do? They put him in the fucking Jungle Book, and
right. Mm.
yeah, because he didn't really know kung fu, so like they didn't know what to do with him. Like,
Right. They kept putting him in everything.
okay, so apparently he led her through the jungle without knowing what she was doing,
Mm.
and she was getting the maps to King Solomon's mines. Apparently, in this universe, King Solomon's mines are an established myth. We have not gotten any of that because this is not. This is. So I just looked up the screenwriter for this Gene Quintaro guy. Buckle up for
Mm.
this fucking filmography here. Okay, coming at you, starring Tony Hart, Gene Quintano, Victoria Abril. What now? Like,
Mm.
so apparently that is actually. Oh, okay. So he's Mexican. So he started in Mexico. Okay. So then 1984, he wrote Making the Grade, starring
Oh
Judd
shit.
Nelson.
Judd Nelson. Oh,
Okay.
and Jonah Lee. Mm.
Another thing people aren't aware of, Judd Nelson actually made a bunch of terrible movies. Not just
Yeah.
not just the other terrible not just the movies that he's in where he's terrible. He also made a bunch of terrible movies.
But
Okay.
see, I was hoping Making the Grade would be our first canon, but
Oh,
they never did the sequel that they threatened to do at the end of it, Tourista. So
they threatened
we
to do a
never got our
sequel.
yeah.
Basil Polidorus.
So we, we didn't get that.
Oh man.
See, Judd could have just did that instead of Breakfast Club or some shit.
I don't know. I don't know. What can you even imagine the world that we live in where Judd wasn't in Breakfast Club and it was somebody who was good? Okay. Uh Police Academy 3. Alan Quartermain and the Lost City of Gold, which will be next week's film. Police Academy 4. So he did the 3
Mm.
and 4 duet, which introduces
Hmm.
Tim Mazursky and Bobcat Goldthwait as the new club. He then wrote and
Said in
directed
Sweet Shop.
Honeymoon Academy, which I still haven't seen, though I've always wanted to, starring Kim Cattrall, Robert
No,
Hayes, and Christopher Lee.
I did it for you.
Yeah, I know, but
I did it for you, man.
you
It's
know,
not that good.
I know.
You could check it out, but
Oh my God. Then he fucking did, he directed Why Me with Lambert and Christopher Lloyd, which is actually co-written by David Coep. I didn't know that. Okay. He then did, and this is the one I remembered, National Lampoon's Loaded Weapon 1. Operation Dumbo Drop.
oh, Loaded Weapon
Sudden.
has a extended version out.
Seriously? I can see
Yep,
why it was only 84 minutes.
I gotta find it again. I know it's on. Yeah, but
Okay. He wrote Sudden Death. He wrote and directed Dollar for the Dead, which I saw on TV. It was a TNT original Western starring Emilio Estevez, William Forsythe, Joaquin de la Mida. Howie Long was in it. That's right. That was when Howie Long was going to be in shit. Ed Lauder and Jonathan Banks. Okay. Then he wrote another Western TV movie, this one for Chris Christopherson and a bunch of Willie Nelson. Uh, he wrote the fucking Musketeer, which is one of the last Peter Hames movies to like come out in the theater. Uh,
Mm.
Finally went to TV. Like, yeah, and then oh my god, dude, they fucking remade Sudden Death.
Mm?
Dude, is this a official
Van
remake?
Damme hockey movie?
No, it can't be. Dude, if it is, we're actually doing it because hold on. I'm too excited right now. Hold on a second. Sudden Death, action sports. It is a remake of Sudden Death. It is a
Mm.
remake of Sudden Death, except it's totally different and just a Die Hard movie, and it is starring Michael Jai White.
Oh, fuck. Damn.
Mm-hmm. And it is only 81 minutes long. And the original Sudden Death is only, oh, Jesus!
Now,
No. Sudden Death is 110 minutes long.
why are Michael Jai White's movies always under the fucking radar? Shit.
Because there's no. Man, he should be like White Tiger or something. Like, he should be in
Oh,
Daredevil
God.
season 2 or something, right? Like,
Can you imagine? Can you imagine, though? Oh, we got a black guy as White Tiger.
isn't White Tiger a black guy? Oh, Bronze Tiger is DC.
Yeah, Bronze Tiger.
What do you. Dude, the new Black Panther is a white guy. Did you see that?
Yeah, but
Yeah. Oh, is I don't know.
it's a, you know, and you see how quiet it is, too,
Well,
since
yeah,
they
because
did it.
it's fucking embarrassing. Like, Marvel Comics must have been like, all right, we got to get this ready just in case things get really fucking racist. Like,
Mhm.
well, I saw somebody, what's his name? Damson Idris.
Mhm.
Somebody was like, he should be the new Black Panther. And somebody was like, we're not ready yet. And well, I get it because Chadwick Boseman, everybody go see, what's that fucking one? Ma
Ma
Rainey.
Rainey.
For actually when you want a knife plunged into your soul, twisted around
Yeah.
and torn out, but
Hmm.
also like the best acting you've seen in 20 years. Like, but anyway, just gonna say we have a Black Panther. It's Shuri, and that's
Yeah.
fine. And it makes more sense, and it would be a lot of fun. And she and Tom Holland would be awesome together, but
Yeah.
nobody had a good idea at Marvel since I don't know what 20 maybe Feige got Rona and it like burnt out that part of his brain.
There's something happened. I think they honestly, being Disney, they basically they started to believe their own bullshit after a while
Yeah.
and said fuck effort. So
I mean, we also have to keep in mind um most Marvel stuff is at best mid, and it's okay
right.
for it to be mid if it's a black girl and not a white guy. It can just be mid and something you watch.
Yeah,
Like it's fine.
they can afford it, and
Yeah,
it's not
like
worth all
that's
the
how
don't
you.
watch this or it's just let it be. It'll be here one day and it's gone, completely harmless,
Yep.
just like all the rest of the shows.
God, that would have been such a fun movie.
Hmm.
just like the tech angle alone, right? Like,
Yeah. What the?
oh my God, I'm just ruining it more and more for myself. What if
Those are the
the,
worst punches.
yeah, um,
Jeez.
but it's okay though, because we have the sound effects. Um, the Venom killer suit that looks like a symbiote suit or whatever is Wakandan. That could be
Yeah.
a thing. Yeah.
Or somehow Venom got his way into like Wakandan tech,
Ooh,
one of those
World of
suits.
Venom or something. Yeah. Oh, sorry, folks. Why are we talking about Venom being in a Marvel movie? That's never going to happen.
Oh
Not
my
until
God.
Sony buys Disney. I do like how the stuntman looks like 1975 Clint Eastwood, though. That's kind of weird. Or not even that,
This is
1968. Yeah, it's fucking terrible, man. It's really bad. This is also one of the
uh
worst choreographed train fights. Like not this part, but we talked about Gene Quintano's filmography instead of paying attention to Richard Chamberlain going across or Sharon Stone going across and Richard Chamberlain going across, except there being no establishing shot of them getting off the train car. And so it makes no sense that, like, where's the scene of her going through all the dudes or something? Like, it's just, but she goes up on top too. It's just very weird.
no.
So this is PG.
Uh
Uh-huh. Because this is what people wanted, especially in 1985, was they wanted an Indiana Jones where their kids weren't going to cry, which technically I'm not sure we've ever had. Indiana Jones
no.
is pretty legit about like, we're not toning down a certain amount of disturbing imagery. Oh Jesus, nothing's like the latest one. Just like that one's fucking hardcore, but it's also appropriate given
Wow.
the context. Yeah. So wait for this. This is going to be really good. All right. That the caboose is stopping, right? Wait for it. Okay, the caboose is stopping. Hold on to that. Okay. Okay.
Uh,
So
what?
what we're saying is Superman 4 is actually a really good canon production. Oh shit, we've got the composites later too.
Mm,
Oh, they haven't been in the airplane yet, have they?
no.
That's
This train
technically the
sequence is still
best
going.
sequence. Okay, that's technically the best sequence. Not because of anything other than the pilots of the
This is
planes.
just terrible.
Yeah. Yeah, we're 38 minutes in. Oh wait, we haven't done a shorts check lately. Hold on. But now we're going to get rid of dad
Uh,
because Sharon did. mm, I asked this nicely. Did Harrison Ford, I cannot remember this for the life of me, folks. I apologize. Did Harrison Ford's career ever get to the point where he did a movie with Sharon Stone?
Mm.
It didn't. Virginia Madsen was in Firewall, which I've
Mm.
never seen. And she was coming off of Sideways, so that was like
Yeah,
trashing.
that was kind of a, yeah.
That was a bad choice on her part, regardless of his part. Though, as we talked about either on Pot or not, Harrison Ford's a huge pothead, so he might not make the best choices. He also probably shouldn't be flying planes or doing his own stunts at the age of 85. Fucking asshole. Like,
I am surprised though, Sharon Stone. She did work her way up though.
she did, but I don't even in the end, I don't I can't remember.
Mm.
What do I think of her performance in Casino? That is to some degree like one of her few like
Yeah,
movies
that's
that she's ever
pretty much
made.
it.
Oh, you know
Yeah,
what
that's
though?
it.
I there's oh God, what's the one? Bobby. She has a scene in Bobby with Demi Moore, and
Mm.
because Emilio Estevez didn't have to think about um I don't know whether or not Joe Rogan would like him if he did it. He actually does like there's just this real subtext about like, you know, how these are women who are no longer successful, but at one point were these great star like all of their
Mm.
success was because of uh male gaze type shit, and it really plays in the scene really well. Okay, get ready for the plane sequence. You're gonna love it so much.
Why does this look like extra footage from The Gods Must Be Crazy?
I mean,
Oh,
I'm not gonna check to see how much the crew worked on the Gods was crazy. I don't have time to make those lists.
God, this shit is just cartoonish shit happening. This feels like something in the 50s.
So yeah, except that doesn't work because this would be
The only thing missing is Elvis.
no, like even if this were like the Rock Hudson Doris Day romancing the stone or something, it
Mm-hmm.
people would have had to get rid of it because can you even oh God, what would they have done with the fucking Africans in the 50s though? I don't know. I can't that I didn't watch the 1951. I was like, I don't know if I can handle. I don't know if I want to think about how they handle that. Okay, here we go. We're about to have the one good sequence. Not in the movie, but like these planes. Watch the planes flying around. They do a pretty good job with that stuff. Nothing else. But the planes flying around when they like have to fly in close formation, it's pretty good.
Mm.
Hmm.
Oh my god.
So so speaking of like where we are in the this adventure genre, so this is post Romancing the Stone. So we
Mm.
have and this was intended for Kathleen Turner, right? But
Mm.
we've also had Kate Capshaw in Temple of Doom, and she set back female blonde sidekicks, have they ever recovered from that? Like,
Mm, yeah, that might have been Steven's fault.
it was totally Steven's fault.
Because all he did is have her scream and shit. And then on the flip side of that, in the same fucking year,
Look at that. Look at
you
that. That's
had
pretty cool.
Kathleen Turner shit all over with, Kate Capshaw did.
Yeah.
Because Romancing the Stone very much showed you could do this and you can make the fucking lead female badass. And
Yeah. And as we discussed on a previous Summer of Duologies, you can listen to our Romancing the Stone Jewel of the Nile episode because Jewel of the Nile
mhm,
is a complete and utter fuck up, and they killed
right.
like
Yeah, Romancing the Stone was how to do that sort of thing. Jewel of the Nile was how not to do that sort of shit.
yeah, but like to throw Spielberg his bone, this movable hunt sequence is one of the things in was it the second Jurassic Park, Lost Island. What the fuck is it called?
Mm.
The Lost World? Yeah.
Lost World?
The Lost
Yeah.
World when Pete Postlethwaite's gang is like going across the countryside. He
Oh, shit.
Spielberg wrote the film language for that sequence that we're still with.
Mm.
Like with the exception of the Expendables 2, which instead brought us back to G.I. Joe toy commercials. Which is fine, because Rogue One brought us back to Star Wars toy commercials.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, yeah, all of this looks like an old 50s, 60s costume adventure film.
Yeah, it feels like something that even in 1985, and clearly some people did talk about it to some degree or another, and then nobody else has, because why the fuck would you, unless you were like a film student in South Africa talking about like the fucking shitty colonizers. It's a fucking colonizer adventure movie. It's fucked up. Like,
Oh my god. They're coming back.
people want to make fun of Kevin Costner trying to be a white guy not making these movies. Here's what happens when you don't give a shit. You make this.
Yeah.
Oh, look at this insert footage. Wait for it. Wait for it. Have you ever seen the journal? God. No, but also that's a real fucked up point to make. There we go. The
Oh,
fucking elephants at the Zimbabwe Zoo. Helicopter blade, folks. You do not know how many helicopter blades.
helicopters and the elephants from the intro from the city's Tarzan show.
The fucking helicopter blades, people. Once they figured out how to get cameras into helicopters, they were just in everything. How were there not helicopter shots like that in Spider-Man, or were there? And I've just forgotten.
Uh,
Anyway, but this entire sequence of them on really bad, probably is that early green
the hell?
screen? That was a really bad plane crash. Oh, I think the shorts are going to get shorter here because they're going to tear. No, they're not shorter yet. I think they might be shorter. She changed,
Yeah, a little shorter.
and there's the boobs. And basically, they've now found the mines. We're 48 minutes in.
Oh, I'd have sworn this was like half over.
We
Damn.
are half over. This is half
Yeah, but like
over.
more than half.
Yeah, I know. But no, because we've got to get into the mines, which is going to involve a fucking cannibal tribe sequence.
Mm,
Mm,
yikes.
yeah,
Oh no. Well, now I know why Ted Turner was so fond of this.
like,
This used to play on TBS a lot.
so
Hmm?
I don't want to have a cannibal trope conversation, but I don't feel like they're enough to feed
No, not
750 people. Just like, I'm sure Spielberg was like, I mean, we didn't do this in Temple of Doom. George told me no.
huh. Yeah, Temple of Doom is pretty tame compared to this.
Yeah. And when you watch Temple of Doom, you're like, holy shit. Like this is like on Tubi all the time. Like,
Matter of fact, they had a similar sequence of this in Jewel of the Nile.
that's right. I wasn't going to bring it up in case I was misremembering that.
And they had a train sequence. Motherfucker.
I
And
mean,
these two of them came out in the same fucking year. Ain't that some shit?
mm,
Damn. God, I hate when I put together.
and it helped kill that genre. There you go. Like,
Yeah, it definitely. This was the one-two punch then, because they didn't try something like this till
so
Joe versus the volcano, and that was a comedy.
yeah, and
It wasn't black
black
natives.
folks. I don't think it was
Yeah.
African folks. Um, I'm just consoling myself that at least it was filmed in Zimbabwe, and that had to have been better than if it was actually filmed in South Africa. But also,
Mm.
it's we're just there's a lot more. There's a lot more. So let's talk about something
Mm.
else instead. Let's talk about
Oh my god.
hold on. Okay, so
Oh
now
no.
this I talked at the beginning how this actually did well because Canon saturated basically a bunch of Peckerwood markets with advertising for it. Um,
Mm-hmm.
and it overperformed at the box office, which was exactly what they needed because they were going to make a second one. They intended to make a third one, pin in that.
Oh.
But I imagine what happened was this was popular. People didn't see it in the theater, but then there was initial interest on video. So, like, it probably got some eyes, and then people didn't
Mm.
fucking like it because of the movie and its content. And so then this next one bombs. But like, I feel like the reason this would have gotten any energy and we would even know if it's because like there's like the average person in okay, so we were 8 or something.
Mm-hmm.
We knew about it because it looked like they advertised it like an Indiana Jones.
Indiana Jones. Yep.
But like our as an 8-year old, you I'm not going to say I didn't know at that point because I was that kid. I may not have known about like the land that time forgot or the people that time forgot. Why the fuck
Mm-hmm.
would you know about this movie and not one of those? Like the other forgotten shit of like the low, medium, but low budget fantasy adventure genre. Because, okay, so buckle up for Sharon Stone's legs. Um,
But when it was on the thing, never mind.
but I just think that the reason this stayed in any sort of public consciousness is because people either who saw it were either Peckerwoods or they saw it on video and they hated it, but like it faded from memory how much they hated it. Because like if you turned this off, probably when you should have, 6 minutes in, with Chamberlain making a joke about the fucking slaves in approximately 1885, you wouldn't have seen the tribe. You're not going to see the priestess in a second. You wouldn't have seen Richard Chamberlain and Sharon Stone about to fuck in vegetable broth
Yeah.
with a peeping Tom. Wait for it.
Oh, really?
Yep. Also, we're going to get some really bad, like, reverse shots too. So there's all of those lions
Oh,
out in front, but then it's just the one lion looking in. But wait, hold on, wait for the reverse. It's not Sharon Stone or Richard Chamberlain. And then I think, do we get a composite? Like, I just don't understand why you would put so much time to create these moments of film. Like, what a waste of
fuck.
human industry. Technically, I'm not really old enough to be your father.
So
Wait, hold
the
on.
lion's just not gonna.
We caught. The implication is the lion watches them fuck in the vegetable broth. But it's PG.
Oh,
And so, okay, I guess that's the thing people don't understand when they complain about Disney. I don't know, like, anyway, they don't understand that before the modern era, people used to take advantage of like the rating rules in a way to show kids really weird, fucked up stuff.
mm-hmm. The fuck? Oh,
Yeah, we don't even know who's fighting who at this point. There's apparently a group of rebels that have nothing to do with the movie that have been here. I also like that it appears that he pushed her too hard and Sharon Stone was mad at him.
huh.
Okay.
Ow.
What was the worst Michael
Damn.
J. Fox movie we watched?
Mm.
I sure missed that one. Okay, I like how they're not in the same place. Check this out. Like, why aren't they in the
See what
same
they
place?
why does his shot look like a Disney movie?
Mhm.
Like something out of Treasure Island or some shit.
Okay,
Uh,
buckle up for the next problematic sequence. The magical tribe who lives
oh
upside
no.
down.
Oh.
Mhm.
What the what?
Mhm.
They Princess Leia her ass.
They Princess Leia her ass and they replaced the Ewoks with African kids. Now, on the other hand,
What the-
doing this and not having a problem makes me wonder if these were like a troupe or something. So maybe
Mm,
this is like a circus. They're acrobats or something.
maybe.
Maybe
But they're
it's
literally
not.
hanging upside down.
They're literally, but with the blood to the head thing, they'd be in a lot of trouble already.
Yeah.
Unless they were professionals. Again, I'm just trying to come up with a reason for this where it's not actually a war crime.
Did they get her high too? She's acting all stoned.
Well, she just got quartermained a second ago
Mm,
in the veggie broth. I think she's going to be like this for the rest of the movie. She's like, "Ting!"
God, make it stop. Oh my God.
They're going to go to an action scene. Oh, people complain about climbing with the monkeys, but
Mm, this is just, yeah. They even permed her hair back.
uh-huh. So
Yeah.
Richard Chamberlain just had to drop actual exposition, presumably from that kid looked like he was having fun. Jesus. Like 1985.
Mm. Yeah, now I know why they don't have a black Goonie. They hired all the black kids in Hollywood to do this shit.
How early? So 85, isn't that when did Canon really hit?
Canon
Like,
hit, wasn't Invasion USA like a big thing for Canon? I think
so
it had to be something from Chuck Norris because they based their whole shit around Chuck Norris at some point.
and that is from 85. What is
Mm,
Delta? Isn't Delta Force 85? No, I don't
I
fucking
think
care.
so.
86, 86.
Mm.
Yeah, so this would have been one of the in the first like wave of things they were trying, I guess, when they got to the US. But
Isn't they try twice with Arnold and Arnold just couldn't hit for Canon? It was like Red Sonja and Raw Dealers.
yeah. No, no, because that was Dino.
Oh, okay.
But they did Masters of the Universe and that didn't hit. But that was 87, right?
Mm.
Yeah. But then they did Superman for
Mm, which definitely flopped.
like didn't they make all their money just basically selling the foreign rights or something? Because
Yeah,
I can't think of any canon
there's some
movies
way
that
they made
hit.
money.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like
because they were always talking big. It was always the next big project for them, and that never showed. Like, you'll like Superman, but you'll love our Spider-Man. Masters of the Universe 2 that turned into Cyborg. Like,
just think there's a universe where Superman versus Spider-Man was a canon release in 1991. Okay. Get
ah,
yep.
oh, so why is it not Grace Jones, though?
Because
That
the
would have
person
worked.
who said this to Grace Jones, she killed them. I hope. Like
Right? With a knife, sit them back, melt them back cannon with a knife and shit. Ah,
Chamberlain was in Three Musketeers, right? Yes,
yeah.
he was. Yes. I need to watch Four Musketeers. We watched Three Musketeers like fucking 2019 or 2018. I dug
Mm.
that, but I just haven't had the impetus to watch Four Musketeers, but I don't think that would really lend itself
I put them
well
both
to
on the watch list.
yeah. And then
I want to watch
the
them eventually.
sequel, yeah. But I always
All right,
remember
Return of the
liking
Musketeers.
I always remember liking Four Musketeers quite a bit. The one that sucks is the
Mm.
Disney Three Musketeers. The last time I watched that, I was just
Oh,
embarrassed the whole time. Just if you want to do it, you can, but like Chris O'Donnell did like
yeah, I haven't
I
seen
think
that in a while.
I saw that like twice in the theater. I had the fucking VHS tape. Like,
Well, that was their. They were trying to do Robin Hood, remember?
yeah, but I liked it at the time more
But it
than I
was like
liked
a couple
Robin
years
Hood.
off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Robin Hood's one of those movies that I realized I'm like, this movie is actually pretty fucking boring.
It's got action figures, man.
Oh God, that's right.
I got the Costner face Robin Hood with the Green Arrow body. That was crazy when I noticed that the fucking belt buckle was still a G.
The way that Sharon Stone is, oh, there's a composite for you. The way
Oh,
Sharon Stone is whining on, I actually expected it to go somewhere because I couldn't believe that it was so bad without having a point. Though that
man.
sums this up. How can it be so bad without having a point?
I was more frightened for the chipmunks when they had their alligator sacrifice. Which reminds me, I have to watch the Chipmunk Adventure.
All right, guess what?
Mm. Oh.
Ken Gampu is from this fucking tribe. He's always known where
Uh,
the King Solomon's mines are. He's here to save the day. And yes,
uh,
this is probably how the novel goes because this is Four Feathers too, where
uh,
it turns out to be like they have to somehow do the native guy has to be the hero, but the actual hero, but he's the other guy still needs to be a white savior. It's it's a very specific, mostly British genre.
uh.
But these the fucking the colonizer movies, like because the US when they fucking did it, you did cavalry shit where you just fucking killed everybody. Like and then the fucked up part
Yeah.
is in all the
Big battle.
movies, they just fucking kill everybody. You go back and it's like they never did just kill everybody. All right. So he's got the Scar
Uh,
of Destiny and the movie's kind of over. That part of the movie's over. And now we've got the Germans arriving. Dude, I feel like Channel 50 played this shit.
yeah.
Dude, Channel 66.
Yeah, they might have. There was a time one of them played both. I know.
I want to get a fucking I just want an easy way to get the old TV listings. I just want to know these things about life, about the world that I grew up in.
Well, Quake Collectibles, he sells old TV guides.
It's even easier than that. The trib's online.
Mm,
Not like through libraries. So like it's just you just have to live
mm.
someplace or have access to some place that has it. But for a while it was open on the internet and you could just sit there and I would just sit there and look through the TV listings. I did I God, I hope the list is somewhere. I actually went through and picked out a bunch of fucking Saturday night late night movies. Like I just made a long ass list of them. Yeah. So it's not impossible. It's just having the correct the correct library card. But yeah,
Mm-hmm.
but that'd be pretty cool because I 50 even before it became UPN started getting a little bit like it wasn't showing Planet of the Dinosaurs anymore, like
Well, yeah, their library had broadened past, Devil Dog and Stranger in My House every weekend.
because Fox had too much original programming and shit. Because
Yeah, Fox started coming in with the sitcoms. That's what I remember.
the sitcoms, but also didn't they have like well, shit, wasn't Ricky Lake on one of the like? Wasn't she on 50 or something?
Yeah, Ricky Lake was on 50.
Yeah. So like you can't.
32 for a while was like the sitcom channel.
Yeah. Shit, I assume that's where I saw Three's Company and Different Strokes.
Yeah,
And Facts of Life,
they ran.
probably. Yeah.
Yeah, they ran all of those at one point on 32 specifically. Three's Company, Different Strokes, Taxi. Taxi was like late night. Um, Family Ties.
I would actually be curious about the like history of that channel because they really did a great job converting from like
Well, what I know
self-programmed
is,
syndication to Fox.
yeah, they're kind of responsible for Fox.
Yeah,
Um, 32 was run by Metro Media. Metro Media kind of they I can't really explain the whole plan because I watched like something like that on the history of it, but they came up basically
yeah.
by the time they got to be Fox.
I kind of wonder, like, you never think about viewership by um geography, but I imagine Chicago's a great market because if you don't want to do shit except lay around in the cold or the hot,
Mm.
you can watch some fucking King Solomon's Mines on UP Ed, right? Like, or on Channel 50.
Well, a lot of the OG stations started here. You know,
Yeah.
aren't we the home of CBS and definitely WGN?
Yeah. And WGN at times is bigger than we can comprehend now. Like a lot of people, WGN was like a fourth network in some places practically, like
Yeah,
in the pre-cable days.
yeah. I'm surprised they had it in Texas.
All right, here we go. Our
Uh,
semi sci-fi conclusion. Look at those
oh
short.
yeah, here
Thank
we
you.
go.
Do you
Look at
fucking
the
see those?
shorts.
That's not as
Yeah.
short as they get. That's not as short as they get. All right. Buckle up
Oh,
for what should be John Rhys Davies winning a fucking Academy Award for a trauma movie, but it's not because this movie's bad. But just buckle up. This actually should be great. Okay.
oh wow.
So apparently they're gonna burn her head off with a big thing of gold.
Oh,
We don't even really find out what the deal with the mines are. I think they're diamond mines, but there's also going to be other treasure. However, when the colonizers celebrate being colonizers, nobody's going to talk about the other
oh.
types of treasure. So buckle up for that, everybody. I was actually surprised by the elaborateness of this set. Like, yes, they've
Mm.
only got a handful of setups, but like, and yes, the effects are terrible, but they put a lot of work, a lot more work into this than I figured they would.
Mm. Gumbele. Man.
Mhm. I think we're almost there. Oh God, we're nowhere near. What did we watch the other time? And then what the hell was that? Where they were underwater? Was that
Mm.
something we watched?
What?
Somebody going into a cavern and it was really cheap.
Yeah.
What the fuck was that?
Conan the Destroyer.
Oh, okay. It hasn't dropped
Conan
yet.
the
Sorry,
Destroyer.
folks. Which was also from this year and killed that genre because they went too cheap. Like this was kind of the thing
Well, it
was
kind of came back. Conan sort of drove that shit into cheaper shit
yeah,
because sword and sorcery just went to straight to video for a long time, and then suddenly there was the barbarians who didn't really, I don't think that made much of an impact
so um
because it was a comedy. So yeah,
right. Sharon
that kind of
Stone
ended it.
was just encased in a diamond. She's like the ancestor of this tribe is Sharon Stone.
Oh wow.
Yeah. Same as
Oh no.
but it's over. It doesn't it's actually no longer a plot point, which is when I was fascinated to see one of the other ones. Like, are the old movies, do they have this level of sort of mysticism in them?
Mm.
Does the book like look a giant spider?
Oh. Well, Indiana Jones had snakes.
Yep. They made fun of the snakes because
Uh,
they're cooler than Indiana Jones.
wow.
So this was
Stay
also
still.
the I guess the death of camp in some way, like of the Hollywood, what Hollywood thought was what the fuck
Yeah, because
was
this is just,
successful? Flash Gordon wasn't a hit and it was supposed to be camp. Um,
yeah, not Popeye either.
no. So like they kept
Popeye kind of disguised itself as a musical too.
yeah,
So if people didn't like it for the comedy, I guess you would have the theater kids
or,
because of the song.
yeah.
But that was never a play, right? I don't think.
I think so. I think it was an original choice.
Yeah,
Who did we come up with for the Popeye movie? What was our idea?
Datham.
Fuck yes. Oh, just with huge arms and just fucking kicking ass.
Yes.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
beating the shit out of folks left and right.
Oh man, at the fucking diner, he can have like frozen meatballs while Wimpy is like, oh, Popeye, my hamburger, while he's like fucking, doing a they can be in cheesecloth. And sorry, folks, you're missing me perform a better scene than anything in this movie. So good. What a great idea that would be.
Hell yeah.
Jason Statham, if you're out there, play Popeye. It's a great idea.
Yep.
Okay, the shorts are tearing. Dude, they're tearing. So, like, it is like somebody was like, no, it's okay because the shorts are going to tear throughout the movie.
Look at that, though. Those are
Yeah,
straight up company deals right there.
yeah.
Those Chrissy Snow shorts. Oh, Temple of Doom again. The fuck?
Mhm.
Da-da-da.
It's kind of worse actually talking about it. It's worse having somebody know that I'm watching this. Like, we don't even watch shit on here where the participants are too problematic. Like,
Oh,
so this infinite amount of fucking dynamite should have been established in a different way, I feel like. Like, if everybody's gonna have
ooh,
dynamite, yep. Oh no, I like
mm.
it's some weird fucking like doll that they were gonna make like a stripper down Jesse or something, and somebody was like, "Dude, no."
Now what?
Campus,
Looks like they got room over there.
yo, Bullet's gonna fucking save him. Obviously, the fucking hero of the movie is gonna save them. What was Marsden's name in Superman Returns?
Oh, oh,
Perry White Jr. is out there actually fucking saving the day. We're just
oh, wasn't
spending
it James
time with
White?
these. What did you say?
It was like James White or something.
Okay, I thought you said Dwight. I was like, I don't think it was Dwight White. That'd be too good, and Marston sucks. Oh, he's good though. He's a good actor who sucks as a human being. Boo. All right. Oh God, that was an Apocalypse Now reference. Oh my God. Oh,
Yeah.
uh-huh.
Eesh.
So here's the thing, folks. There were actually campy sex comedies around this time that engaged with the camp better. I'm sure that Tawny Katan movie that I've never seen is
Oh
actually
my
like
God.
funny, right? Is there a
Gwendoline.
funny
Oh,
moment in Gwendoline or no? Is it
Gwendoline
just
is that's specifically for kink enthusiasts. Just it,
okay?
yeah. That
So
shit is.
no, okay,
I watched it because of her, but it's. Oh my
okay.
God.
It's a list of specific fetishes. Okay.
Yeah. I
Um,
really wanted to watch it, and it's just like, especially like the ending, the end sequence is just
okay.
out there. I can't think of anything that was funny about it at all.
No.
Is
Okay.
what I'm saying. Like, there's no actual dialogue to like after the first 10, 15 minutes of the movie or some shit.
See, look, John Rhys Davies is still
Yeah,
alive.
what?
Hold on, he's still alive because
Oh,
he's got a bulletproof
he knows
vest.
Rudy Ray Moore.
Yeah.
He's the human tornado.
Oh my God. Oh my God. What if the Cannon guys hadn't been? What if they made the best choice in the world and fucking let Rudy run Cannon in 1979? Oh, for the American takeover. Oh my God. The Disco Godfather. Just like fucking 9 fucking movies. Obviously ending like with various lawsuits because like Rudy knew that he had to fucking take him, so he like worked out some great thing where like as long as the movies opened in a movie theater and made money of any sort, he could keep making movies and they had to pay for them. And then at the very end, they found out that they were including like concessions that were sold on the day of the release. So even if nobody saw the movie, it
Mm.
still counted toward Rudy's contract. Ah, oh, that's a great universe that just that exists out there somewhere. So now we're getting, speaking of weird fucking kinks,
Mm.
Germans swallow. Oh, this is
Oh,
probably some shit Nazis did to Jewish people, actually.
is he swallowing the diamond?
He's forcing him to swallow the diamonds. He's going to walk him somewhere, then kill him and extract them, is what Sala
Uh,
just told him. And now that we're talking, this is, I bet, a very specific. This isn't a kink. This is,
mm.
yeah, this is unnaturally heavy shit.
They keep
And John Rice
changing her
Davies'
makeup.
best performance
What the
in the
hell?
movie. Yeah, she just killed herself. But it's going to set off a chain reaction because you can't go
Mm.
south in Caprona. And so now the island that's actually alive is going to kick off Doug McClure.
Wow, this is like Lord of the Rings. Which this shit just end.
John Rice Davies is in that too, right?
Yep.
I think I'd just feel bad about myself if I were Herbert Lone. Like, to be able to do this, like to be able to give this performance, like that's a
Mm.
shameful situation. Like as a human being, I think I just feel bad. Oh no,
Whoops.
Rhys Davies is working his ass off because you know that he knows this is going to get him more parts. Okay, shit. I actually wanted to talk about that from last night when I watched it, but I missed it
Mm.
again.
Mm.
We didn't see where they came out of the explosion or whatever. They just showed
No,
up
it
at that
just
place, and he appeared to be watching her sleep, not waking her up, which
right,
suggests
not
like
reviving
some
her or anything.
weird fucking. It suggests a weird cut scene where he looked at her tit or something while she was unconscious, because this was made in 1985. And they were like, for the Porky's audience, eh? Here we have
No.
Ken
What?
Gampu literally saving the day. No, because he's always known about King Solomon's mines. He's like
Uh,
he's the main
really?
character of this story.
Yeah, but this fucker is still.
Yes. Oh, it's we're not done yet. We are so not done. There's 8 more minutes, and they're going to use them.
Is that Sharon Stone?
Was Sharon Stone just squeezing her glutes?
Yeah, that's what it looked like.
Okay. It's not my lane, but I would possibly say she might not be a good person to talk to about how women should feel working in Hollywood. Just saying what's it called? The Stockholm syndrome. Right.
Wow,
There's a
wow.
fucking water dragon.
Uh,
There's a water dragon. No, we're not going to talk about there being a water dragon. There's a water dragon. It doesn't have any eyes because it's really cheap.
Oh, it's supposed to be. I thought it was like a trap statue or something.
Oh, is it supposed to be a statue? Okay, maybe.
I don't know. It looked a little too stiff to be a
Right, but this movie's
actual.
terrible.
Yeah, yeah, it might actually have been.
Okay, here we go through our red lit room. Dude, I didn't even actually notice that they were torn up the side Sharon Stone shorts. Like, I thought it was slightly hyperbolic. This is actually worse than I thought it was.
They are a lot shorter.
Dude, how is this not like a Playboy movie? Like,
Because Playboy probably had their version. Damn, really?
see? He's come back. He's
Okay, this is
died twice now. And he
yeah.
keeps coming back. This should be some great shit. And it's not, because it's a terrible fucking movie. But this is amazing. This is, you know,
Ugh,
somebody would turn that into a great part.
yeah.
And I don't even know if I would blame it on Rise. Dude, that's not Chamberlain. Motherfucker. I didn't
No.
notice that. That's not even Chamberlain. Lazy fuck.
Mm-mm.
He's not even willing to like duck. What the fuck? Wow.
Ugh. Rah.
You know, movies had much better fight scenes than this. Conan the Destroyer had much better fight scenes than this
Wait, he.
because it was
Oh,
wrestling.
what?
He lit him on fire at some point. Yeah. This is unending badness. Yes.
Oh, there we go.
God, I hope he comes back in the second one. I hope he comes back in the second one encrusted in gold. Oh, oh, no, I don't. Never mind. I can't do it for the bit, folks. Sorry. Oh, oh, wasn't Chamberlain the dipshit in Towering Inferno too?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
It was the asshole.
I don't
Was
know,
everybody
everybody.
a fucking way?
I think Richard Chamberlain might be a guy who sucks.
Oh
Like
shit!
that might actually be his thing. Like he might like
That was
that's also
hilarious.
not him. That's not him.
No,
That
especially the
was the
hair.
best
God.
cut in the movie, though, I think. I mean, not like meaning that it was a good transition between the two uh, different human beings. Look at the light
Oh
in
no!
front of
I
them.
ran right through it.
Yeah. All right. So it turns out
That was good.
that Ken Gampu it speaks English fluently, which we had not set up before. These people that we thought were cannibals are apparently totally cool with turning that off. We now have some fucked up film, which maybe they were actually like, we're not letting them back in after that shot. They did actually spontaneously start dancing because they're not
Yeah,
involved with
they
this
are
movie
gone.
anymore. But it turns out that the white people were like, hey, fuck that guy. We got some diamonds.
Hmm. We got treasure anyway.
My name's
We'll
Jennifer
come
Lawrence.
back
I
and
just
buy this land.
destroyed some fucking indigenous s- sculpture, and I think it's fun. I'm telling it as a joke on a late night show. It's 2015.
Ah,
Yep.
Kong Solomon's Moans,
I
a Golden Globus production.
I truly thought this was going to be like a little bit cheaper than a Soul Kind.
It
A little bit cheaper
is
than a Soul
Temple of
Kind.
Doom. This is how Temple of Doom ended.
Oh my God, it
Only
did.
Indy actually freed those kids.
Dude, I actually had forgotten that whole part of it. I was just talking about how it characterized the Indians as fucking savages from the fucking British colonizers' perspective, and we're like, no, the British were right. I forgot about that whole subplot because I don't know. Just made me sad. That's why I didn't want to be sad. And I totally forgot about that sequence. I totally forgot that Indiana Jones. Oh my God. I've actually, since
Yeah.
last night, been thinking about how at least Indiana Jones didn't have a straight up white savior sequence on film, and he did, though. He fucking did.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Oh,
Oh,
ooh.
the first bit was good,
Okay.
where they roll up on him, and you just hear the punches from the background.
um,
Oh.
yeah. So we missed the aerial photography guys. Good job for the aerial
Mhm.
photography guys. Um, really questionable life choices for everybody involved, of course, though on varying scales. I would say
Yeah.
anybody who was credited outside of the actors, I'd have some concerns, but also fucking 1985.
It's weird that, Last Crusade didn't come out for a few years, so what's the next one gonna rip?
That is a good point. I have no idea because I bet it just is more
Yeah, it might be more
Raiders.
Raiders, Temple of Doom type.
Yeah. I think and maybe even like some Romancing the Stone because we've had a
Mm,
year.
mm-hmm.
So, yes, that will be potentially interesting. Hopefully, it will be less atrociously, it's not even, it's just
Bad.
bad and also gross. Like, it's just like,
Yeah.
it turns out there's reasons we haven't done a lot of canon films. You know,
Yeah.
it
These
turns
fucking
out.
things are just.
Yes.
Oh,
So
that's it. 1950. Okay.
what's this other one called?
Alan Quartermain and the Lost City of Gold.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, there are a couple of more.
This was for Christmas '86. Alan Quartermain. Oh my God.
Hmm?
Oh shit. All right. I'm just gonna buckle everybody up for this because now it needs to be said. Because we didn't know what this was, and I didn't warn you
Mm.
between last night and this morning. After his brother Robeson disappears without a trace while exploring Africa for a legendary white tribe, Alan Quartermain decides to follow in his footsteps to learn what became of him. Soon after arriving, he discovers the lost city of gold, controlled by the evil Lord Aegon and mined by his legions of white slaves, starring
Mm.
Richard Chamberlain, Sharon Stone, James Earl Jones,
Oh, wow.
Henry Silva as the villain,
Okay,
Elvira.
well, that might be a little.
Oh, wait. I think I might remember why I liked this as a kid. Elvira's in it. Um,
Oh, okay.
okay.
Yeah.
Anyway, well, moving on from that, folks. Did that make it to the episode? Whatever. I was 8. What are you gonna do? Um, Anyway, so yeah, it's gonna be terrible. So cool. This is convincing me that we don't need to do a canon season.
No. No. Like, the
So
next anime movie we do might just be Superman 4.
yeah.
If we find a good edit.
Um, though I do want to put a pin in that Michael Jai White remake
Hmm.
idea because we got sudden. Oh no, sudden death's long. Never mind. Okay. The first one is the first. Well, we'll discuss. Okay. Yeah. I don't know. I don't have anything else to say about this movie other than it's weird. It's not more forgotten to history, and it can tell you something about what the year 1985 was like in terms of.
But there's that contingency of people who never forget anything that are probably worse than us about it. They're the ones that got this shit put on Blu-ray, probably.
It's true. This shit is on Blu-ray.
Yeah.
All right, folks.
It's bogus. It sucked.
It sucked. And we'll be back next week with another sucky installment. Shit. We gotta pick something good after that, I think, for everyone involved. We need to find something good.
Yeah, so, something decent, yeah.
Yeah, we'll get thinking on that. Like a nice little bit. Something new.
Alrighty. Well, till next time, kids, it'll be Alan Quartermain in the Lost City of Gold, 1986. Pretty much the same group of characters, and come back and hang with us again for that one. Goodbye, everyone. Good night.